Welcome back to the Brent Bruce Daily, where each day we take a look at where home loan interest rates really are, what is making the move, and what to expect for the future. Today is April the 3rd, 2023, our first day in the second quarter of 2023. It is now 2:50 p.m. Central Time, and going into the second quarter is a big deal because I have been projecting that we would be at a 4.99% on a 30-year fixed mortgage with no points by the third quarter. That gives us one quarter to come down almost 1.5% in home loan interest rates because we're still sitting and kind of going back and forth around that 6.5% range with no discount points. Let's take a look and see where we are right now and then also what to expect here in the near future and what may help us get to that point. Well, here we are currently sitting at being up 11 basis points on the mortgage-backed security. We're down 6 on the 10-year treasury, which again is very important, staying below that 3.5 number that we've been talking about. And look where we are. If you've been hanging around the Brent Bruce Daily for very long, you know that we are trying to get above the 200-day moving average. And we have tried and tried here and consistently been pushed back. And that's what we need to break through in order to begin to see some possibility of hitting our original projections from back in January. Now, right now, we are above the 200-day moving average. We need to stay above it in order for us to begin to start going back up to the Fibonacci level. About here, we were looking at about a 5.875% with no points. Where are we at the moment? We are currently sitting at, let's run our scenario, which is our Brent Bruce Daily, very well qualified 30-year fixed conventional home. Now, if you are enjoying this information, or if it is helpful, please make sure that you have liked and subscribed to my YouTube channel, even if you're watching this on BombBomb. If you click over to the YouTube channel and subscribe, it helps me, obviously. We all know that subscribers and likes help to increase your viewership. So let's take a look and see where we are on our home loan interest rates at this moment. Again, currently up 11 basis points on our mortgage-backed security. We are sitting here at 6.5% with about a $1,084 credit. Pretty consistent with where we've been. But remember, in looking further into the information, we're finding that the buy down is what's been really fluctuating. Think about it. That 6.5% has kind of been where we've been for a week, maybe 2 weeks, if you want truly zero discount points. But what we're watching is the buy down effectiveness. So that 5.999% interest rate has been fluctuating in the cost to get there. Think about that. Kind of interesting, isn't it? So where are we right now if we want to buy that 5.999? Well, we are currently at 0.469, less than a half of a point to get to 5.999 on this scenario that I like to show for compliance purposes. Now, we all know that there was not long ago, we were looking at 2% to get to that 5.99. Then it was like 1.6. Then it was 1.3, back to 1.6, 1.3. Now we're at 1. Now we're at 0.8. So that's what's really been fluctuating more than the par rate. The par rate is what we call the rate with no discount points at all. So let's take a look back here and see what we're going to be looking forward to. Well, going over here to our charts, you can see that we're trying to, again, stay above the 200-day moving average and begin to fight with this Fibonacci level here to get back to the 5.875%, which was where we consistently need to be. We need to make this become a floor of support under us instead of this consistent ceiling of resistance, and this blue line is the 200-day moving average. This week, we are going to be coming up against the Bureau of Labor Statistics employment numbers. Now, if you remember, those employment numbers are very powerful. This is about when those employment numbers came out at one point and we saw this tremendous drop. We lost 1 full percent in home loan interest rates, meaning it went up a full percent in home loan interest rates after the employment number came out here in the month of February. You see that February the 2nd, right? So now we're coming up against, we had another report come out here in March, was pretty stale. Coming up now to our April report. So the big news right now is what's going to happen here with the Bureau of Labor Statistics employment numbers coming out this Friday. Our CPI and our PPI reports will come out the following couple of weeks in the middle of the month. And then we have our PCE at the end of the month. We're probably not going to have an announcement from the Fed this month at all. I'll have to take a look. And then we'll go over our calendar probably tomorrow as to what we want to be happening here through this month. But know that the big report right now is the Bureau of Labor Statistics employment and jobs reading that is coming out on Friday. And if things go in our favor there, we will stay above the 200-day moving average, which we haven't done in like 18 months, guys. Big news, okay? Pay attention to that. I'll get back to you again soon. Have a good day.